everyone, and welcome to Kamon's World. Today I am going to talk about, I think, one of the hottest topics and hottest words of 2020 and 2019, which has been manifestation. You know, we have a lot of parties where we make vision boards, and it's with the intent to manifest something in your life that you really want, and that is great. It's a great tool to do, but that's not all that goes into manifestation. And once you're properly informed on exactly how manifestation works, I think it will help you and everyone else in the world as we go along in our life. So, first of all, how manifestation really works. First thing, and I'm going to pick a topic. Let's say I want to manifest $1 million. Which, money is actually the easiest thing ever to manifest in this world. So I want $1 million. So when I start thinking about the joy and happiness that the $1 million will bring me, it ignites the manifestation. So it's actually the feeling that you get from that dream or that goal that you're trying to reach that ignites the manifestation. So it's actually the feeling that you get. It's like a ball of energy that starts within you when you're like, oh my God, I want $1 million by the time I'm 30. Oh my God. And you just start feeling so excited, so happy. And that's what ignites it. So once that feeling, which is that energy, ignites, when you start thinking about it and you start thinking about it in your head, that energy that you created, because you created that just by thinking it, and the feeling that comes with the thought of it, creates this, let's say, ball of energy that then zaps out into the universe. Kind of zaps it out into the universe. Now, after that, what you should do is, it's going to sound weird, but really nothing. As wide as actions toward that goal. You do nothing. But one of the most important things when it comes to manifesting something in your life that you need to remember is that feeling that you felt when whatever it is, that $10 million, when you start thinking about it, you need to keep that feeling. And it is that feeling that will then have that ball of energy come back to you and manifest what it is that you want in whatever way that the universe thinks is best for you to manifest it, and at whatever time the universe thinks that at whatever time in your life the universe thinks that you deserve or should get what it is that you are trying to manifest in your life. So I'm going to start talking about things that people do to counter things being manifested in their life. And one of the number one things that happens that slows down that ball of energy coming back to you, and the universe blessing you, and God blessing you and giving you what it is that you want, because God wants to give it to you. The universe wants to give it to you. It actually can't go anywhere else. It's something that you created. It's that vision, it's that goal, it's that business, it's that person, it's that money, it's that place you want to go. it is uniquely created by you, so therefore it has nowhere else to go. It wants to come back to you. But what happens is, as humans, we start to do things like tell someone else about our goals. Like, yeah, I want $1 million. I want to start this business that's going to get me $1 million. And then, sometimes that person then goes, that's such a stupid goal. Like, you're not going to get $1 million. Like, why would you think that you can start a business like that and it's going to get you $1 million? It doesn't work like that. And then sometimes what happens is that changes your feelings towards that goal. You start self-doubting. You start thinking that, well, maybe they're right. Like, it's never going to happen. Oh God, they're right. And then that changes your thought process and you lose faith in the actual thing that you want to manifest. And once you've lost faith that it can actually happen, it slows down the process of what you created to come back to you. It slows down the process because it is that feeling that you get when you think of that goal that is going to, create that law of attraction. It's going to pull it back towards you. And once you've lost that, it's like you got to get it back. And, some people, unfortunately, they lose it forever. And it's kind of like now you're like on to the next goal, on to the next thing. And I know you're probably thinking, well, I can, kind of like create that feeling, with anything, like, a boyfriend or this, whatever it may be. And I get that feeling, then it goes back out into the universe. And then, but so 9 times out of 10, actually 10 times out of 10, we've dreamt that goal, that thing that we really want, that is the same thing that God and the universe really wants for us. We've dreamt it, we felt it, we have already pushed it out into the universe for it to come back to us. But, when it comes to having that mindset and faith that you can achieve and get anything that you want, goes away or changes due to whatever circumstances, it slows the process down. And it's not that, and then you might have another dream or another goal that, is not really in alignment with, your purpose. It's not really in alignment. And that's another thing that will block you from getting, other things you may want in your life. So with that being said, if you are able to keep the mindset that no matter what, that you're going to get what it is that really sets your soul on fire, whether it be, that person, that dream job, you're finding your purpose, you have to keep that mindset, because that is what is going to draw, to bring back that ball of energy that you created. It has nowhere else to go. It wants to come back to you. But we as humans, we start doing things that is completely opposing the very thing that we want the most. That's what we do. That's what we do to ourselves. And at the time that we're doing it, we think it's helping, we think it's helping, but, most of the time it's actually counter. So you need to remain quiet. This is where meditation comes into hand. This is when working on issues and problems within yourself that are the problem comes into hand. And I'm not saying like, oh, you want to be a doctor, so you shouldn't start going to college and doing, that's not what I'm talking about. 9 times out of 10, it's just something that we think, we're like, oh, we have this vision, we have to go, oh, we got to start doing it. No. That's not how it works. You need to be able to listen to what is within yourself and receive the messages that God and the universe is trying to give to you to get to the next step. And another thing is once you have, ignited that energy that then kind of blasts out into the universe, you not only need to wake up every morning and think about that goal, that thing that you want to do. You also need to embody and kind of like act like you already have it, because it's going to come. I mean, it has nowhere else to go. The universe wants to give it to you. We are co-creators with the universe. When you create something, it badly wants to find its home. You are whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. You are its home. It has nowhere else to go. It wants to come back to you. So you need to have that mindset as if you already have it. And trust me, I know I'm saying these things as if it's easy, but it's actually the hardest thing. The hardest thing in the world is controlling your thoughts. It's controlling your thoughts. And it's so important. I think if all of us really knew the power of our thoughts, which that's, the journey that I'm on right now, the power of your thoughts and what it really does, we would never think a negative thought ever again in our life. Ever. You literally attract what you think. So knowing that, and you have this vision or purpose that you want to fulfill in your life, and you've already felt it, it's consuming your body, you just feel so happy when you think about it, it brings you so much joy, you're like, oh my God, yes, and it's out there now, you have activated it, it's out there in the universe, and you just need to keep the positivity, keep that mindset that you already have it, so that it can find its home when it's time, when you're in alignment. Once you know that, hopefully it will be easier for everyone to just kind of work on their mindset, work on your positive thought process in the darkest of times. In the darkest of times. And you'll manifest your goal, whatever that is, so quickly. It speeds it up. And some people naturally are natural manifestors. Some people are natural manifestors, meaning they already have the mindset needed to manifest and bring the goals and things that they really want to do in life to them. Certain people stay with a positive mindset. Certain people have patience. Certain people, for lack of better words, is just like, I know I'm going to be famous. Like, can't know. There's people that believe they're famous before they're actually famous. And that's how you become famous. That's how you get anything that you want in life. You believe that you already have it. And, like, for instance, I always say Geminis. Geminis, they're air sign. And so air signs they're all mental, right? They're all up here. And but they're the more, I would say, advanced of the air signs. So Geminis, most Geminis, you will rarely meet a Gemini that is not already in the field that they want to be in. Like, you'll rarely meet a Gemini that is not already directly on the path or goal of what brings them pure and complete joy and their purpose in life already. Because Geminis, they have this natural mindset that, whatever it may be. Oh, I'm going to be the best. I'm already the best professor there is. So, Like, you know, like, and a lot of times, if you know a Gemini, you'll kind of think they're crazy because, you know, they're saying all these, you know, outlandish things, and you're like, you're like, you know, you're nowhere near that goal. You're, you know, you're like homeless. You don't have anything. Why do you think that you can become and be this? And although they hear those things all the time, it does not affect their mindset. That's just how they are as human beings. Like, it does not sway them. It does not, they'll tell you to go fuck off. I'm, you know, I'm what it is. You'll see. And then 9 times out of 10, you're going to see that Gemini be doing whatever they say it is that that they're going to do. So yeah, so that's how you really manifest. It's a mental thing. It's a mental thing in so many ways and so many levels, and also knowing and believing that God wants to give you what you want. It's like a lot of people are like, oh, my life is this, I'm so that, I'm like, I'm really down. It's like, you know, it's normally something that you're doing in your own life, or not believing in yourself. You know, you 9 times out of 10, we've all already activated that soul purpose, and it's shot out into the universe. But, you know, like I said, unfortunately, like humans, we start, you know, doing the complete thing that's going to oppose our goals, and all the while, you know, that ball of energy that we created, that you created, is out there waiting, literally waiting for you to get into alignment, for it to come back to you. And, you know, and that's it. You know, we are co-creators. You know, like I said, when you create something, that thing wants to come back to you. It wants to go home. It wants to go home. Now, we can go even deeper into this, you know, into spirituality and, you know, certain religions. You know, we were created by God. You know, we were created, you know, by God. And really deep down, when we chase things like money or another person or new clothes, all that it is that we're trying to find and go to is back to our creator, God. Like, that's what makes us complete, each and every one of us. That is the only thing that will make us complete. Another person, money, clothes, jewelry, becoming famous, none of that means anything. There will still be this big void, and we're all literally just on this earth searching, trying to find our home, trying to go back to our creator. So yeah, that's you know, that's how manifestation works. And you know, I just really wanted to make that clear, that it's, you know, it's more than just, you know, making a vision board. You have to be in complete and total control of your mind, body, and soul, to the point where when you are at your darkest times, you cannot be swayed. You cannot be penetrated. You cannot lose hope at all, because you know. And if you're able to keep that mindset, trust me, God already knows what you really want. The universe knows already what you really want. You know, and it wants to give it to you. You know, get out of your own way. We all need to get out of our own way. And that's it. All right. Let me know what you think of this video. Bye.